Yeah, you're in front of it.
We're hearing music.
No.
Are you playing music on your phone? Was that from that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Band, that's the first time I hear that.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said over there.
My kids came because I knew go with the flow.
Yeah, she's wondering why they didn't show up.
My daughter brought them. My wife went out. Four of us could play.
I'm already going.
I know, huh? Yeah. Board of Directors meeting Monday, April 10th, 2023, 6 p.m. If everyone can please stand and have a moment of silence, and we'll take a pledge. Is anybody taping? We only have one thing tonight on the agenda, and that's financials. So I am actually going to let Jim, our treasurer, explain what's going on so that everyone, we're trying to make sure everyone stays informed. So I'll let him go ahead and speak.
Good evening, everyone. Today, I went to Brennan Bank, which is just across the street. We have two accounts with them. In one account, we have $60,213. The other account, we have $451,578. Now, those account balances change daily, so that's just a single point in time. What that tells us is we have $511,000 in Brennan Bank, and there is a federal insurance on all of our money that are in bank accounts up to $250. So anything above $250 is uninsured, which means roughly $261,000 is not insured over the $250 limit. So the community is at risk, what I would call substantial or grave risk. And you can say, well, the bank's not going to fail, it's been there all this time. Well, we just lost two banks in the last 30 days. One that was out on the West Coast and one that was in the Midwest. So that's why we're calling a special meeting, and I'd like to make a motion.
It's a board meeting, please. It's a board meeting. Don't call it a special meeting, that's something different.
Okay, board meeting, thank you. I'd like to make this motion. I'm making a motion requesting board approval, which, by the way, we have to have on the newly approved rules back from October. Any changes or moving money needs a simple board majority. So, to start over, I'm making a motion requesting board approval to move funds out of Brennan Bank, Capital City Bank, and/or Bank of OZK, which is Bank of Ozarks. The specific placement of community funds, both operating and/or reserves, is needed so that the accounts remain within the $250 federal limit, allowing for FDI insurance insurability. Furthermore, approval to reinstate the Truist, which is formerly SunTrust Bank accounts, allowing for additional local institutions where funds can be placed and safely and fully insured. So the pretty straightforward. If we want to move money from Brennan, where it's not insured, we want to move it to where it would be. So I'm looking for.
Second.
So I guess, can we just vote on it then?
What is the motion?
The motion is to move money out of Drummond Bank so that we fall back under the FDIC limit of $250,000.
Can we comment on it a little bit before we move on?
Sure.
Sure.
Has any research been done? I'm trying to remember where I read this. There are, sorry, I'm trying to find the correct word. I'm trying to find that we are looking for institutions that can go beyond the concern of the 250,000. Please, this is a board meeting.
Leo, I believe that that's a federal law, and they haven't raised it. It does need to be raised, I agree with you, but it's the federal FDIC insurance by the bank, and 250 is the max wherever you go. We're just trying to take it out of there to get to the 250 or a little below it, to get it in, so that we have the money that is safe.
Leo, when I spoke with the branch manager over at Brennan Bank this morning, Chris, I believe he's the branch manager, assistant branch manager, he advised me that that 250 limit is per tax ID number.
Yeah.
So we have, this community has one tax ID number, so we only have 250 at that bank. If you had a second tax ID number, which we don't have, and I'm not sure how we could even have a second ID number, then it could be greater, but we're maxed out at 250.
One thing that I can say with Jim, ever since Jim has gotten on the board even before, he lets us know exactly what's going on. And he has really diligently looked into all of these accounts. I mean, sheet by sheet by sheet by sheet. You're shaking your head no? Why?
I'm just amazed that you're cramming this thing in.
Well, we had no choice. Sorry about that. We had no choice because they have poker or whatever they got going on. You know, other clubs have meeted before us.
How'd you notice this meeting? You did this for the regular ways of noticing people?
Yes, we do.
Because I didn't get any email. Somebody said the board meeting, I said, it's Monday night.
It was sent out. Make sure your email is right. But just to get back to what we're saying with Jim, he has diligently looked over these papers ever since he came on board, and we know that. And I thank you for what you're doing, because with all this stuff that's going on with these banks going out of business, who knows what's going to happen here, even in Florida, with all of these banks. And then what he can do, be caught behind the ear, you know, over 250 or whatever thousands of dollars, and we're going to lose it? No. So Jim, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And to answer the question that maybe somebody has, yeah, we had two choices. We could have a meeting tonight, or we could have a meeting and wait till the next Wednesday meeting. I thought that was irresponsible. I thought that was reckless. You know, we have, and I have, a financial and a fiduciary responsibility to look out for the best interest of the community. Waiting was not, in my humble opinion.
You have evidence that we have to act this quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the bank is in so much trouble that they're gonna.
It's not the bank, it's uninsured.
Right, our funds are not insured, and just so that everybody knows, we found this out on Tuesday, when we went to the bank. We had to wait until the paperwork got signed, and that's when they told us. So Tuesday, we got together with Carol, put it out, and it's Monday, and we just wanted to be honest and tell you folks, we just need to move this money so that we can be.
One clarification.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This should not be, you should not be thinking, oh, how did the previous board let this happen? The previous board is not at fault on this. It's something that we just found out. The minute we found out, we acted. Again, in my humble opinion, acting responsibly and doing the right thing for the community.
Right, thank you.
I'd like to make a quasi-comment question. Our community is governed by committees. You have just been establishing a finance committee.
That's correct.
A suggestion that may be good or bad, if the finance committee had its own EIN, right,
It's not the same people all the time.
I'm not sure that we can do that, Leo.
I don't think legally we can do that because it would still fall underneath Brookridge. And I think that might create,
It's a committee, not a.
right, right.
okay, look at it in this way. Please, this is a meeting between the board, okay?
Leo?
Appreciate.
Leo, it's a meeting for the community and everybody
And I
is.
apologize.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Part of me feels the association can be broken up in several pieces. I don't want to hear your comments.
Leo, you need to have some decorum because we're here for the community, not for us per se. We're here to make sure
Okay,
that we're doing.
all right.
But you have to, please,
And I
Be
should be able
respectful.
to speak my words without rebuttal in the background.
But there is a rebuttal, Leo, when you're listening to what you're saying. But you're not being very nice.
I'm sorry.
so,
I'm replying to what I'm hearing.
okay. But Leo, they deserve an apology.
Okay, I've outspoken, I'm sorry. I'm trying to express my views, and I would like to express them without rebuttal.
But Leo, there hasn't been a rebuttal.
But Leo, that would be something, Jim, that would probably be something that you and Leo could talk about, financial wise.
Yes,
Okay,
I can talk to Leo after the meeting, sure.
In 50 years, was the money always not secured?
They don't know.
we have no idea. We found this out on Tuesday and we're here today. Thank you. Mhm. Okay, yep. Do I have a second? Second it? All right, I did second it, I'm sorry, we kind of got off track there a little bit. Can I have a vote to move, this money, to better secure, locations, for the protection of the community and their money?
If you want to move it to FDIC insurance.
The vote on the floor, please take a vote. I have a vote.
Please let him take the vote.
Aye.
Thank you.
I'm Bob O'Brien.
All right, we are, done? Oh, any members' comments? Mr. Harrison?
Paul Harrison, Unit 4. Jim, you said we got 261,000 that we have to move?
We have 60,000 and 451, which is 511. So we have 511,000. We have to move the difference between 511 and 250.
We're right. Now, you're gonna move 250. What about that 11,000?
We're gonna move all of it to get it below the 250 limit.
So you put it into another account, so that's what you're saying.
We're not gonna put 260 into one account now.
Right, that's what we do is with 250.
Right, but we have to move it to another bank.
I understand that. I was just asking about that extra 11,000.
Any other member comments? No? We can adjourn this meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, we're insured. Well, tomorrow the banks are closed. Yeah, we're not tomorrow. Okay, so cross your fingers for tonight.
It's gotta be spread among, but what happened was, sun prices and whatever it was, when they merged, we lost two banks, so now they're trying to bring one back. Friday, since I was the moderator back in 2018, the gym and the library closed at 4 o'clock because it's so. Trust me, I remember because that was the only chance I got to watch those moves up. Yeah, that's, I can't do anything about, it's like, I'm not saying, people not seeing the sign that says 20 miles an hour, it's like, I can't, like I said, I know those signs, because Vince chewed my ass out one time because I left them open, and I was like, whoa. So it's like I said, I know.